The better our systems, the better we can shape our future by building a framework that supports our massive transformative purposes. A well-crafted system isn't rigid, it evolves, adapts, and grows with us. It guides our actions effortlessly toward our goals. When we master our systems, we master the rhythm of our lives. In that rhythm, we find balance, and in this balance, we find autonomy. And that's the freedom to focus not on the chaos of everyday tasks, but on pursuing our true potential. We often underestimate what we can achieve in a year, but overestimate what we can achieve in a single day. And by building systems, growth becomes autotelic, meaning the process itself becomes the reward. So in this sense, your main focus each day should not be the goal, it should be the system. Scott Adams famously said, "Set up systems, not goals, because systems take you to your goals faster, reliably, accurately, and repeatedly." And that's the focus of today's video. Our minds are often unaware of the real problems that keep us awake at night. And we are so distracted by thinking about what we need to do next, or we create problems that don't even exist. So the more we focus on systems, the more mental space we create to think about our true problems. So systems drive autotelic behavior, helping us to know what to do without overthinking. And exactly this frees up mental capacity and allows our subconscious to really address what bothers us. So if we don't solve the surface level problems, we can't dive deeper into the layers of our minds. So for example, at level 3 of our subconscious, there lies the deeper insights into how we truly feel. And this is also where our dreams live, on the deepest level of our brain. So if you have seen the movie Inception, this is where we want to go. The deepest level of our inner world. And we can't reach that level if we don't clear superficial problems, draining our mental capacity every single day. And that's also where systems is coming into play. We aim to create an autotelic life where unnecessary tasks are automated. Think about a time when you worked a boring job or a repetitive job. Your mind probably wandered into thoughts you would never had think otherwise. For example, when I was 19 and after finishing school and returning from the few months of traveling, I needed to get money. So what I did, I signed up for a couple of jobs to try them out, and one of the jobs was in a chocolate factory. And I know, it sounds more interesting than it actually was. And no, it wasn't Charlie's Chocolate Factory, and also it wasn't that exciting. It was actually depressingly boring. And I quit this job after 2 weeks, because those 2 weeks were probably the most boring and most hateful 2 weeks of my entire life. I was working completely alone, packaging chocolate for 8 hours straight and doing the same hand movement over and over again. No talking, no music, no podcast, just the same hand movement over and over again. The job was so repetitive that even the dumbest robot without any AI features could have done it. And that's exactly what we want to avoid. We want to create a life and a work that brings us joy, growth, and variety. And we can achieve that by focusing on the right things and automating the repetitive parts of our lives. Systems at work and in life free up mental space, allowing us to perform better, feel happier, and grow wealthier. When we focus on systems, we build a framework that holds the key to our future success, relationships, and wealth. And building system is like an investment. We put in the work today and we reap the benefits tenfold later. I know it may not seem like it's making an impact right now, but in the future, you will wish you had started sooner. So how do we build systems that create success and wealth? We start with a purpose and an understanding why we're doing what we're doing. Without a long-term purpose, the system won't hold and you will give up on it. A routine, for example, is a system. If we don't see the benefit of taking a cold shower every single morning, I will stop after a few weeks. But routines in that case are built from habits. Similar like peptides are made from amino acid. I know, kind of nerdy. But once we form a habit, it develops into a routine, which eventually becomes a system. And that makes life autotelic. And after several weeks, you no longer need to think about the routine at all, because you just automatically act without thinking. And that's exactly when we build frameworks that last. And when we stack those up, we become unstoppable. Every beginning is difficult, just like starting a new habit. I know it's easy to eat unhealthy because it's super cost effective and convenient. But eating healthy requires more effort and discipline. And creating a habit isn't about like eating healthy once. It's about doing it consistently for several weeks. And once it becomes a routine, your mind stops thinking about it. And that frees up space for more challenging habits to enter your skill stack. And that's also how you grow. Thanks for watching. Link to the newsletter and community is in the description down below, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.